lovely. Now, I'm really happy that our guest here has made it all the way down on the train from Scotland today, which, given the circumstances of the travel at the moment, that's a feat in itself. Welcome to you, Nati. It's Nati Dreddd.
Thank you for having me. It wasn't too bad of a journey. There was no heat wave this time. Last time there was a heat wave and it was unpleasant, given I'm Scottish and with my hair colour I didn't fare well, but it's lovely to be here.
Well, it's wonderful to see you. Now, Nati, your story is a very interesting one, isn't it? and I don't mean that in a mean way. I mean that it is literally a very interesting story. Now, so did you start playing during lockdown, or were you playing before, or how did it all come about that you started using social media?
So I'd always been playing before. I've been singing since before I could remember, and playing guitar since I was about 11. And I'd do like the odd cabaret show, the odd wedding here and there, and then lockdown happened and I had nothing to do, so TikTok kind of happened. I seen lovely funny videos of dogs and Lewis Capaldi, and I thought, I want to give it a try. I can't dance, I can't lip sync, but I can sing. And then I started doing traditional stuff and then my own stuff, and then it just completely took off, and now I'm sitting here. That's kind of how my brain works.
Yeah, when you say took off, for people that don't realise, we're talking amazingly taken off, hasn't it? Can you just, would you like to say, or do you want me to say how many TikTok followers you have?
1.7 million. Saying it out loud is never going to get easy. It's still so weird.
It's incredible. Now, I found you first on Instagram because being old, but I haven't got TikTok, but one day I do found
way that Instagram is now perceived as an old person's platform.
Well, no, I mean, as in,
right?
I haven't got TikTok yet. I'm yet to go down the rabbit hole of TikTok. That's the problem, because I feel that once I'm in it.
Yeah, you won't get out. Don't do it.
Yeah. So I saw you through Instagram, which obviously was showing your TikTok stuff, and I know we're going to hear some of your music in a minute. It just completely struck me straight away how fantastic it was. And you're like, where can I find this person? And then you're like, well, hang on, they haven't really done a huge amount of gigs. Where can I find you on all this stuff? And then I saw you did a collaboration with Newton Faulkner. No, actually you did a cover first, didn't you? And then you sent it to him, or he spotted. How did that happen?
I did it not realising that he had TikTok, and then a couple of weeks later he duetted it, he sang alongside it, and I opened my phone, saw the first 3 seconds, and then I threw my phone and cried for about 15 minutes.
It must have been quite a thing then. And then since then you've actually collaborated though, haven't you?
Yeah, I supported him on his tour, which is so bizarre to think about, because that was the guy he's the reason I picked up a guitar in the first place. And then I was on stage with him. I can't even think about it without it getting to me. It's so bizarre.
Yeah, well, that's really wonderful. Now, what I was going to say was, would you like to play a tune first, and what you're going to play?
How's about something everyone can understand? It's called it's called A Wee Doch and Doris, which basically is the way it's performed is you're supposed to get steadily more and more drunk as you sing it, to the point where you can't say the little tongue twister. And A Wee Doch and Doris basically means the last little drink at the end of the night before you stagger home to your significant other. There's a good old Scottish custom that has stood the test of time. It's a custom that's been carried out through every land and clime. Where the brother Scots foregather, it is aye the usual thing, where just before they say goodnight, they fill their cups and sing. Just a wee doch and Doris, just a wee and that's all. Just a wee doch and Doris, afore we gan no war. 'Cause there's a wee wifey waiting in a wee button bin. If you can say it's a brabrach moonlich nacht, then you're alright, you can. Doesn't it get any easier to say? I like a man who is a man that's straight and fair, a man who anyway can and all things to his share. I like a man, a jolly man, the kind of man, you know, the chap that slaps your back and says, "Mon jock," before we go. One more time, just a wee doch and Doris, just a wee and that's all. Just a wee doch and Doris, afore we can know all. 'Cause there's a wee wifey waiting in a wee button bin. If you can say it's a brabrach moonlicht nacht, then you're alright, you can. If you can say it's a brabrach moonlicht nacht, then you're alright, you can. If you can say it's a brabrach moonlicht nacht, then you're alright, you can.
Fabulous.
Fantastic. Linda, do you mind coming over here in case we need a translation during the next one?
I did clock your accent, actually. I was like, oh! Up Perth?
Linda, do you want to find a mic and join us?
Right.
Anyway, thank you. That was brilliant, but I'm not even going to try and replicate any of that because I feel it would just be too embarrassing. So you sing some of your own stuff now, and you sing covers, but you also sing in Celtic, don't you?
Yeah, I sing in Gaelic.
Oh, Gaelic, sorry.
Oh, no, sorry.
I'm not going to go and say what.
It's all part of the same subgenre.
Okay, right, good. But do you speak it, or have you just been brought up on that? How does that work?
So I sing it way better than I speak it because I heard all the songs when I was little and just fell in love with them. I find that when I speak it, I tend to trip up over it, whereas slowed down in a melody, it's a lot easier. I could probably carry it, but it's better sung. I'll sing to you all day, but if you ask me to speak it, I'll be like, one word every 5 seconds.
It's because we had a guy, Owen, earlier, who was doing some Welsh traditional songs, and he sang in Welsh, and he was saying that he is fluent. He doesn't remember learning it, but he doesn't count it as his kind of first language, but he learnt it from a very young age and speaks it, so, and sings it as well. So it's interesting that I feel it's really good that these traditional languages aren't dying, that they are being brought back to life.
Well, that's kind of why I love the folk scene, especially with Scotland and Wales and Ireland, people keeping it alive because it's part of our culture. Less than 1% of Scotland speak Gaelic, and that's so upsetting to me. So if I can bring it back via music or really, really fast Perchabil songs, of course I'm going to do that.
Yeah. Now, you're playing in the Den tonight.
Yes.
Have you played at the folk festival before? I'm going to guess not. Here?
Not a folk festival,
Okay.
Specifically.
Have you played a folk festival anywhere before, bearing in mind your rise, if you like, your TikTok?
This is all firsts for me
So
right
so
now,
have you
isn't
been
it?
to have a look at the stage to see what it's like and what's your...
Not yet.
Okay.
It's okay. It's the Den is a beautiful. It's like a Bedouin souk. It's really like there's loads of cushions on the floor and carpets, and it's lovely like a circus tent. You'll really enjoy it. So, are you good? What have you got plans after here? Because not after here literally today, but in the future.
Well, I'm going to be travelling a lot. I've got supporting tours that I'm doing throughout the UK. There's other places I'm going to that I'm not allowed to say right now. And then
Haven't you announced an American tour though, or am I just making that up?
not a tour, just
okay.
a little show.
Oh,
but
nice.
yes, there's that, and then there's my own tour in November, and then maybe adding some more dates here and there. So I sometimes forget what I'm doing, and my manager kind of has to tell me, you're going here today, and I'm like, okay, and I just show up.
That's good, because that's what managers are for, isn't it, really?
she's
But,
brilliant.
yeah, exactly. Shout out to them.
I mean, earmuffs on her so she can't hear me, but she's brilliant, and I don't know what I'd do without her.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Now, so can you just tell people where they can find you on all your socials as well?
Yes, so it's Nati Dreddd pretty much everywhere, and it's NATIDREDDD. It's a very awkward spelling of the Bob Marley song, but...
Now, someone asked me about that, and I wasn't sure. I was going to ask you about that, because there's a song, isn't there? Natty Dreadlocks, isn't it? Or
Yeah, so Natty Dreddd is a Bob Marley song, and that was, my parents named me Natalie after that song.
Oh, wow.
So Natty Dredd's been my childhood nickname since I've been wee, and then when I went to make it a username on something, the spelling was taken, so that spelling stuck, and now it's my stage name.
Well, that's very good. You just have to remember the 3 Ds, though, don't
Yes,
you?
never forget, never forget.
Exactly, never forget. So what are you going to play for us now?
This is one of my own songs. It's called 5 More Minutes. It's coming out very soon. So listen out for it. And there's a very high note. Let's see if I can hit it. And if I deafen you, I'm really sorry, all right? I'm going to swap this over here. You must have seen this coming, and you should have known I'd leave the ground. But the meaner the bite, the higher the flight, and I knew something wasn't right when you kept on talking just 'cause you like the sound. And that big bad entrance will get you so far. But I can see who you are. And the harder you try, the more they can spy every teeny little lie. And right about now, they'll be knocking on your door. I'm not gonna wait around anymore. 'Cause the bigger they are, the harder they fall. Are you listening at all? Oh, honestly, 5 more minutes and you'll be gone. So wide in your smile, stay for a while. Who knew you were so versatile? Oh, honestly, 5 more minutes and you'll be gone. And why do I agonize over this and you? It's been a whole day. Da-da-da-da-da. If I had a brief sigh of relief, do you think that I'd forget this grief? Oh no, your grief's deleted and it shows. I'm counting down the days until you go. 'Cause the bigger they are, the harder they fall. Are you listening at all? Oh, honestly, 5 more minutes and you'll be gone. So wide in your smile, stay for a while. Who knew you were so versatile? Oh, honestly, 5 more minutes and you'll be gone. Can you hear me? Are you listening? I'm not your everything, not your anything. Now tell me, does that sting? 'Cause the bigger they are, the harder they fall. Are you listening at all? Oh, honestly, 5 more minutes and you'll be gone. So wide in your smile, stay for a while. Who knew you were so versatile? Oh, honestly, 5 more minutes and you'll be gone. Honestly, 5 more minutes and you'll be gone. Oh, honestly, 5 more minutes and you'll be gone. Honestly, 5 more minutes and you'll be gone.
Oh, that was wonderful. I absolutely love that. What do you think, Julian?
That's very good. I
Yes,
enjoyed that. Easier to understand than the first one as well.
Yeah.
The wee doch and Doris.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right.
Can you say drunk again for us?
Drunk.
Yes.
It's just lovely, isn't
It's
it?
the
Right.
it's the rhotic R. Yeah,
Yeah.
Even when you say the word rhotic, like if you say the word fruit,
Fruit.
when you say fruit, I say fruit.
Yeah, no, I'm a damn southern. That's the trouble.
It's
I'll
so,
be practicing now from now on.
it's so aggressive when I say it. Like if you say pretty, I say pretty.
Yeah. Looking for a fight.
Even a compliment's aggressive.
Oh, Nati, it's been a pleasure to meet you, and good luck in the den tonight. I'll be coming down and watching you there, and have a brilliant time and
What
have
time
a
are you
brilliant
on?
festival.
I'm on at 9:30 tonight.
Oh, can manage that.
Exactly. We'll be there supporting you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me on.
24